Dịch sang tiếng Anh. Hôm qua là kỷ niệm ngày cưới lần thứ 5 của chúng tôi. Xin chúc mừng. It was our 5th wedding anniversary yesterday. Congratulations. Our 5th wedding anniversary. Congratulations. Congratulations. It was our 5th wedding anniversary yesterday. Congratulations. Tôi tự học tiếng Anh. I teach myself English. I teach myself English. Teach myself. Tôi không nghe thông báo đó. Họ gọi chuyến bay nào? I didn't hear that announcement. Which flight did they call? Announcement. Announcement. I didn't hear that announcement. Which flight did they call? Hiện giờ chúng ta đang bay ở độ cao 30.000 bộ. We are now flying at a height of 30,000 feet. Flying at a height of. At a height of. We are now flying at a height of 30,000 feet. We are now flying at a height of 30,000 feet. Vở kịch chúng ta xem trên truyền hình đêm qua rất có tính giáo dục. The play we saw on TV last night was very educational. The play we saw on TV last night was very educational. Vali của anh dư 4 kg, anh phải trả thêm phí. Your suitcase is 4 kilos overweight. You have to pay more charge. Your suitcase. Suitcase. 4 kilos overweight. Pay more charge. Charge. Your suitcase is 4 kilos overweight. You have to pay more charge. Xin phép cho lục soát người anh. Nó chỉ là sự kiểm tra mang tính an ninh. May I search you, sir? It's just a security check. Search you. Search. Security check. May I search you, sir? It's just a security check. Anh có bao giờ bị phỏng chưa? Have you ever burned yourself? Have you ever burned yourself? Burned yourself? Have you ever burned yourself? Mất khoảng nửa tiếng để đến đó, nhưng vào giờ cao điểm, mất lâu hơn. It takes about half an hour to get there, but in the rush hour, it takes longer. Half an hour. In the rush hour. In the rush hour. It takes about half an hour to get there, but in the rush hour, it takes longer. Phát âm của cô ấy đang được cải thiện. Her pronunciation is improving. Pronunciation. Pronunciation is improving. Her pronunciation is improving. Anh ấy nói tiếng Anh giọng Anh hay Mỹ? Does he speak English with an American or British accent? An American or British accent. Accent. Does he speak English with an American or British accent? Anh đã làm bếp trưởng ở đây bao lâu? How long have you been working as a chef here? A chef. Chef. How long have you been working as a chef here? Mary không đẹp, nhưng cô ấy có cá tính thu hút. Mary isn't beautiful, but she has an attractive personality. Attractive personality. An attractive personality. Mary isn't beautiful, but she has an attractive personality. Anh ấy ra tòa tuần rồi và bị kết án 10 năm tù. He appeared in court last week and was sentenced to 10 years in prison. Appeared in court. Appeared in court. Sentenced. Sentenced to 10 years in prison. He appeared in court last week and was sentenced to 10 years in prison. Tôi không biết mình được phép đậu xe ở đây vào ngày chẵn hay lẻ. I don't know if I'm allowed to park here on even or odd days. I'm allowed to park here on even or odd days. I don't know if I'm allowed to park here on even or odd days. Đừng đối xử với tôi như đầy tớ. Don't treat me like a servant. Treat me. A servant. Don't treat me like a servant. Tôi đã cố gắng hết sức, nhưng kết quả đáng thất vọng. I tried my best, but the result was disappointing. Tried my best. Disappointing. I tried my best, but the result was disappointing. Những gì anh nói làm tôi khó xử. What you've said makes me embarrassed. What you've said makes me embarrassed. Embarrassed. Không có gì là không thể. There's nothing impossible. Nothing's impossible. There's nothing impossible. Nothing's impossible. Các bác sĩ phẫu thuật đã mất gần 10 tiếng để tiến hành ca mổ. It took the surgeons nearly 10 hours to perform the operation. It took the surgeons nearly 10 hours to perform the operation. It took the surgeon nearly 10 hours to perform the operation. Khu ăn uống ở tầng hầm. The food court is in the basement. The food court. Food court is in the basement. The food court is in the basement. Cô ấy đã phớt lờ những gì chúng tôi tư vấn. She ignored what we recommended. She ignored what we recommended. Recommended. Vui lòng tắt thuốc. Đây là khu vực cấm hút thuốc. Please put out your cigarette. This is a non-smoking area. Put out your cigarette. Non-smoking area. Please put out your cigarette. This is a non-smoking area. Làm việc ở khoa cấp cứu rất căng thẳng. It's very stressful to work in a casualty department. Stressful. Casualty department. Casualty department. Emergency department. Emergency department. Anh vui lòng cho biết chuyến bay 179 đến New York hiện đang đón khách ở đâu? Can you tell me where flight 179 to New York is boarding? Can you tell me where flight 179 to New York is boarding? Flight 179 to New York. Boarding. Nếu có con, bạn sẽ nghỉ hậu sản được bao lâu? If you have a baby, how long will you be on maternity leave? Maternity leave. If you have a baby, how long will you be on maternity leave? Maternity. Cô ấy đã nghỉ hậu sản được 2 tháng nay. She's been on maternity leave for 2 months. She's been on maternity leave for 2 months. Anh ấy xuất ngũ cách đây 1 năm. He left the army 2 years ago. He left the army 2 years ago.